everyone. So I feel like I should start a vlog journey to help myself with anxiety and just, documenting things just for my personal benefit, I guess. And if it helps you too, that's great. So let me introduce myself and my family. My name is Audrey. I am married. I've been married for almost 9 years to my husband Noah. He is an EMT. We have 3 children. Our son is Landon. He's 7.5. He is in 2nd grade. We have Allison. She just turned 6, and she is in kindergarten. And then we have our rainbow baby, Lucille, who is 2.5. And being a mom is exhausting. I am a stay-at-home mom. I also watch my cousin, who is also 2, so that's fun. This whole year has just been a whirlwind of changes and unpredictability and not much structure even for me. How me and my husband met. We met at church, and I feel like we hit it off pretty much right from the start. But we dated for 7 months. We were engaged for 7 months and then married. I was 2 weeks away from being 20, and he had just turned 25 2 weeks prior to our wedding. So we were babies, essentially, getting married. We got pregnant with Landon 5 months into marriage. Was not the plan. I was going to school to be a preschool teacher, so getting pregnant was not our plan at all. Being pregnant in school, not fun. So we had that. But I don't regret him. He's a joy. He's got a very kind heart. And then we got pregnant with Allison when Landon was 9 months old. Not the plan. No, it was not the plan. I don't regret it, but it was just not what we wanted. Then we waited a couple more years, and we got pregnant again. And when I was about 17 weeks pregnant, I found out that there was no heartbeat, so we had to go and deliver. We found out the day I delivered that it was a boy, and we named him Oliver. And then after that, we got pregnant a few months later, 2-3 months later, with Lucille. I did not want to be pregnant at that time. It was a very emotional confliction. I was excited to be pregnant, but also very sad and terrified of what would happen. And I was also very sad that I was pregnant during the time I should have been pregnant with her brother. So it was that was very hard. I still struggle with that, like now, and she's 2.5. But we get through. Some days are better than others. We just bought our first house in July, during the pandemic. That's the best thing to happen out of 2020. We wanted to buy a house for so many years, and it just was never in the cards. Things would come up. 1 year we had a realtor that wasn't very helpful, so like the house that we were gonna buy fell through, and so we just kind of was like, well, we'll just wait a few more years. The realtor we did have, love her, and she helped us for 2 years look for a house to find one that fit what we were looking for, and with our budget of, especially with my husband being an EMT, pay is not the greatest, but he loves what he is doing. I'm extremely proud of his work and how much he is working, especially with the pandemic and everything. I'm still really new at this talking in front of camera thing, but I think it will be good. I believe it will be good for me. even if nobody does watch these videos. I think it would be very helpful for me to get everything of like if I do day to day, or like just how like the week has gone and everything, just to help me unravel the emotions and everything that has happened throughout the week or day, or whatever schedule I decide to put. I think it just would be very helpful for me to learn more about my anxiety and just to process everything better. I process things better talking out loud, and so this will be my outlet. So yes, when I first had this idea of starting to vlog, it was months ago, months ago, and I just kept putting it off because I let my anxiety go, and I don't feel like doing it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I don't have makeup on. I never wear makeup. My hair's disgusting. It's a mess right now. I need to shower. I did not have time to do that today. In other videos coming up, I will talk about each of the birth stories with each of my pregnancies. And I will figure out how to add photos and everything, so that way I can add photos into the videos. I'm still new to all of the editing and everything, so we will all learn together. This virtual schooling is exhausting. When you have a second grader and a kindergartner, both needing to be on their Google Meet calls at different times and make sure they're, completing their asynchronous learning work when they're not on their video calls, and trying to entertain two 2-year-olds or just my 2-year-old if I don't have my cousin, is physically and mentally exhausting, along with making sure they eat, dinner's cooked, the house is clean, laundry's done, dishes are done, so that way we can have plates. But I do use a lot of paper plates because I don't have enough plates for lunch and dinner every single day. Unless I did the dishes, like ran the dishwasher every single day, and I don't feel like doing that every day. So we use paper plates, and it helps tremendously. That's just what helps me. I know that not a lot of people agree with that, but it's what helps me. I should probably add, since I'm talking about my family, we have a dog named Luna. She is 3. She's almost 4. She'll be 4 in April. And then we have 2 cats. She's almost 2. And yep, almost 2. And then just turned 1-year-old cat, so still kind of kitteny. And they're crazy. The house is crazy with, 3 kids, a dog, and 2 cats, and a husband, because, he adds to the mix. I feel like I'm rambling, and it's fine. I don't care. It's my video. I can do whatever I want. I will say this, though. When my husband and I got married, looking back now, it was very young. I was 19. I'm about to turn 20. I don't think I would change, like, when we got married, honestly, because then I wouldn't have the children that I have now. It's not easy getting married that young. I feel like a lot of people judged me when they, especially when I was pregnant, and that bothered me, especially because I didn't know I had anxiety at the time. And that just bothered me. Like, I felt like I was always judged if I went to a store, especially when I had to take my wedding rings off because my hands swelled too much and I couldn't wear them anymore. I felt like I was judged all the time because I was a 20-year-old pregnant, and I didn't look 20. And so I just felt like I was always judged, like, oh, look, there's a teen mom, and there's nothing wrong with teen moms. My mom was a teen mom. I didn't like to feel judged. And I had to tell myself, like, who cares what they think? You know. So like that kind of helped, but still had issues with it. Like I still kind of have issues with how young I am with the amount of kids I have. Because I just feel like society has placed 20s is the, you know, time to, you know, do whatever you want. Don't settle down. Just live your life. And 30s is when you then want to, you know, start settling down, start having kids. And so I think it's just with society how it is, it's just very judgmental on like, oh wow, you're only 28 and you have how many kids and you've been married how long? Like just judgmental. Now it might not, you know, be like this for everyone. This is how how I see it, how it makes me feel. So yeah.